facts to know. Once upon a time, there was a highly skilled carpenter who was just about to retire. He was retiring after a long and dedicated career in building houses. He was master in his work, and was extremely famous for his extraordinary work. At the very beginning of his career, when he joined a prominent contractor, he had been required to make a very special promise. The carpenter had to promise the contractor that every house he built would be built as if it was the most important project he had ever been given. He also had to promise that every house would be built with full of creativity, dedication, love and care. Getting ready to retire, the carpenter went into his boss's office to inform him about his plans. When he reached his boss, the carpenter said, "The house I have just completed would be my last. I would like to retire from the services now." The boss said, "I am sorry to see you are leaving our organization. May I request you to be kind enough to do a final favor for me?" The carpenter replied, "Please sir, tell me what can I do for you?" The boss said, "Just build me one more house, then you're free to go." The carpenter, who respected his boss to a great extent, agreed and immediately started to work on the new house. But unlike every other house he had built over the past few years, he did not use the full extent of his expertise with this final one. He took every shortcut he knew to finish the project in record time. The only reason behind it was, he wanted to begin his second innings, after retirement at the earliest. He cut corners, used inferior material, and hurried to get the task over with. Within weeks, the carpenter completed the house. And finally, the carpenter called his employer and showed him the house. The employer was very happy and grateful to him. He said to the carpenter in a gentle tone, "Thanks for doing this personal favor for me." Then the employer handed over the carpenter some papers and keys to the front door and said, "These are for you. The house you just built is my parting gift for all your years of hard work and dedication." The carpenter was astounded. He could not believe that the home he had just built was his own. If he had known this, he would have put his very best into it. This story communicates a very strong message that you must keep your promises and fulfill your commitments. The carpenter broke his early promise. He failed to keep the promise he had made to his employer and to himself. The promise that he would do his work with excellence and true mastery of his craft. As a result, he did not put in his full efforts to build his own house. Just because he breached his commitment, he ended up living in the only inferior home that he had ever built. Similarly, in our life, we break promises and end up living in less than ideal circumstances. Circumstances that we have created by our own actions. This short motivational story makes us to realize that whatever we do in our day-to-day life, we should do it with utmost passion and love, just like it's for your own self, because you never know when an opportunity comes knocking at your door. So always be ready, and always try to be the best at what you do. Because our life today is the result of our attitudes and choices we made in the past. And our life tomorrow will be the result of the choices we make today. Thanks for watching the video. For more update to my new videos, press the bell icon. And please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to support my channel. Thank you.